Hello, it's Adam, also known as ABanimationLtd here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program. Today is the day of a new mission. Specifically, our first mission to try and reach Minmus, which is the second moon of the planet Kerbal. In a live stream I did a couple of months ago, we landed on the moon, and then a short while later made a video in which we rescued a ship that got stuck in orbit around the moon. And since then I've not really done much in Kerbal Space Program, kind of focusing more on my Minecraft videos at the moment, but now it's time, I feel, to return to Kerbal Space Program, and I'm going to start by looking at the moon of Minmus. To start with, I'm going to send a robotic ship up, this little robotic lander. No people yet, so that's going to be the next mission, I think. Because after what happened with the first mission, when we landed on the moon, I think my skills with judging like how big my ships need to be needs refining. And you know, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Okay, so let's just it's a sunrise launch. Well, okay, admittedly I fast forwarded to sunrise, but right, so our throttle is set, guidance systems are on, which seems ready to go. I will note I've already tested the launcher. It does work, it can get this thing into orbit, but I the end of the simulation then reverted back to the launch pad, so I think we're pretty much all set, so we shall launch in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's 1,000 meters. We're now 20 seconds into the flight. Going 100 meters per second and still accelerating. It's 2,500 meters. That's 40 seconds into the flight. Our boosters, liquid fuel boosters, are starting to run out of fuel. 150 meters per second. Okay, prepare to eject the liquid fuel boosters. Do know that this does cause the ship to roll quite a bit. We are working on that problem. This is correct for roll there. We're now just gone past 10,000 meters, now 11,000, now 200 meters per second, and very soon we shall begin the gravity turn. In fact, I'm going to begin the gravity turn right now. It's quite annoying. Right, it's about 45 degrees, that should do for now. Doing good, that's 25,000 meters. We're now 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the flight. Our apoapsis is still increasing. We're now on our orbital trajectory of 1,000 meters per second. Our apoapsis is about to exit the atmosphere, at which point we will stop burning. Right, that's that. Okay. We've still got quite a bit of fuel left in this stage to actually complete our orbit. We need a bit of RCS right now to... this just thing would stop rolling. Have I like lost something that's causing it to be off balance? I don't think so. It's because it's so big, I think. It's just all confused and stuff. Right, okay. Steady on here. Oh dear me. It's quite unstable. Right, that should be good. Just keep an eye on the altitude. We're now at 67,000 meters. 69,000, and we have left the atmosphere at just under 4 minutes. That's not bad at all, that. You can enter space in just under 4 minutes. Right, our apoapsis is approaching in a few seconds, so we will have to begin a burn to increase our speed. I'm going to begin that about now. Okay, that's doing good. Our path is still increasing. We're now going 1800 meters per second. So perhaps this is getting quite far ahead of us. I'm just going to slow down a bit. Okay, here we go. Periaps. And that's now in a nice stable orbit in space. Right, excellent. We still have fuel in the launch stage here as well, which is kind of cool. We can use that to help us get to Minmus. It shouldn't be too difficult, I suppose. So what we've got to do is get out to here. We're only about 6 minutes into this video, so I guess we might as well do that. This is going to be in a few stages, I think. I think this video is going to be getting to Minmus. So let's start by figuring out where we are going to do this. Right, so we'll go for about there. And we will want to increase this side out of our orbit way out here. Oh, hold on, that's not... Oh, that's going to get interesting, isn't it? We're going to end up intersecting the moon here. Oh dear, the moon's kind of in the way. Just a tad. Oh, damn it, moon. The moon is in the way. Okay, might have to wait for the moon to get out of the way here, because no matter what path I try and well, maybe we can use the moon's gravity to our advantage here. Maybe I can get a path that brings us out to Minmus somehow. Oh, okay. Well, that's certainly interesting. Oh, what? Nah. I believe that we could somehow probably like we could like use the moon's gravity to help us get out there quicker, but I'm not quite sure I'm up to that, to be completely honest here. So, I guess that means we're going to be fast forwarding time a bit. Wait till the moon gets out of the way. Oh, of course, we can't actually fast forward enough here. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, could be here a while, I guess. Well, wait. We'll go around to the next pass then. Maybe next time this will be in a bit of a better place. To be honest, it's probably just making it worse because it's just going to. Might be able to sort it, I guess. Right. Let's have a look now. We go for about here. I'm not too sure. No. It's definitely still in the way, isn't it? Yeah, right then, in that case, I guess I'm going to have to cut out the recording and wait quite a while now on, like, the super slow motion. No, I kind of feel like we should just go for it anyway and let the moon help us. But if we get it wrong, we're just going to be flung out of the system. No. Okay. This is certainly an interesting scenario. I reckon we can probably do it though. Right. So that's going to, why does it disappear like that? I can't select it now. Thing is that that's still actually quite far away from it. This is interesting. Okay. I must be getting close enough to it, right? Must be. Let's try moving the actual thing around a bit. Oh. Okay. Now that's very specific. I'm just tilting this too much, aren't I? Nah, I don't think I can figure this out and get it right. It's the angles too much, and it's for the moon and Minmus are on different planes, aren't they? And maybe, like, maybe if I do actually go ahead and do it about here. Oh, hold on. Oh, we do actually get an encounter lock. Ah, okay. Right. So it's not all so bad then, is it? Trying to get as close to the planet. Not quite. A million. Okay, that's helping a bit. 1,200,000. 900. 700,000. 278. Okay, so that's close as that can get, isn't it? We had a periaps. Okay. Oh. That'd be tweaking. 1,600,000. 1,300,000. 700. Oh. I don't think we're gonna get much better than 700,000. I don't think. Oh no, I guess we can experiment with it. But that's certainly good enough, right? So 900 meters per second of delta V is quite a bit. I will be honest there. Now, which direction actually is that? I guess that's kind of important. Just make sure not to use up too much of our RCS here. That would be bad. Whoa, careful now. Steady on that. Right, that should do. Alright then. So nicely onto that there. So let's fast forward ourselves round to the burn. Whoa, okay. It's in 23 seconds now. And judge about how long it's going to take. We should probably start right about. Whoa, no. Right, maximum throttle. Oh, okay, this might not be too bad to get up. Goodbye. This is a lot easier to control now without that massive stack of fuel tanks. Okay, oh, that's pretty much bang on that right there. Okay then, right. Why is there no encounter? I got the thing exact, so I want to be... Ah, there we go, right. Oh, it's a very narrow window, isn't it? A very narrow window indeed. Look at that, it's fluctuating backwards and forwards like crazy. Either way, though, we're on our way out there. We're going to pass within 700,000 meters of Minmus. So if you can imagine, look, our closest approach, we're going to be about there, and Minmus is going to be halfway down there. So we're going to have to slow down quite a bit. I don't think it should be too much of a problem though, because we've got quite a fair bit of fuel here. But yes, we are now, of course, on our way to our next destination. Right, I wonder where that bit of debris is going. I apparently can't see that on here. I'm kind of curious what trajectory that was on when it ran out of fuel. Oh well. And of course now our frame rates are massively increased because of the fact that we are no longer... Okay, screw that. Yeah, whenever it sees Kerbal it doesn't like it, unfortunately. That's one of the problems I have with Kerbal Space Program, Planet Kerbin, or indeed just, I think just planets in general, my frame rate just doesn't like them. And I've tried turning down like the scenery detail and stuff, and it barely seems to make much difference. My frame rate's always like in the teens whenever it sees it, and it's probably got something to do with like graphics drivers or something like that. So we're now hurtling away from Planet Kerbin at 3 kilometers per second, so what it could do is a bit of a fast forward sequence as it disappears behind us very majestically. That's the space center over there, look, pointing with my mouse. Okay, now into the kilometers. Oh, bit of a lag spike. We are on our way to Minmus. Now, of course, it's going to take quite a while to get out there. Well, it's going to be a 2-day mission to actually reach Minmus. It's nearly 3 days until Periapsis, actually. We'll have about 4 hours in which we are within Minmus' sphere of influence. And then it's going to be... I mean, we should be able to stop ourselves, I reckon. This has got enough fuel to at least slow down within Minmus' sphere of influence. Minmus has hardly got any gravity, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So yeah, let's continue making our way out there. I will park... I think what I'm going to do is, in this video, is once we get to Minmus, we will park ourselves in orbit, and the next episode will be the landing, and anything else we decide to do. So, let's continue with a fast forward. And like I say, this is going to be a 2-day mission, so let's increase the time acceleration even more. So that's 2 hours, 3 hours, and you can see us here, look, on the minimap moving further and further away from... This is the furthest we've ever been away from Kerbin, I believe, right now. Let me have a look. Yeah, actually, I can't remember how far we got out in the previous episode when we were in the little rescue ship. For some reason my brain's thinking 180 kilometers, but no, not 180, 18,000. I can't remember. It doesn't really matter. I think it was like 18 million, about 16 million. So this might be the first we've been out from Kerbin before, but it will be soon, definitely. So we continue on our way out. The ship is cruising its way through the outer reaches of Kerbin's gravity right now. Now we're at... Oh, there's the moon, look. Look at that. Oh, it's going to pass in front of the of Planet Kerbin. Oh, wow, that looks pretty cool. I have to take a screenshot of that. Hold on. Yeah. So, but yeah, this is definitely the furthest out we've been before. I love that. There's the moon and Minmus, you know, there together. I wonder if we can see Minmus yet. Minmus is going to be an elusive thing to spot. It's really very small. I know that much. I don't know much about it. I've never actually seen it before. It's actually all the way out to our right, because how long it's going to take us to get out there? It's probably actually somewhere around about here. I don't know. Let's keep going anyway, because of course now that we're going further away, we're slowing down quite a lot. This is the slowest part of the journey, as we're cruising from the orbit of the moon to the orbit of Kerbin. Of course, that's still going there. 15 hours in now, and you can see Kerbin rotating in the distance. We're going so quickly. It's taking us so long to get out there. The moon's starting to it's completed like a quarter of an orbit already. And the moon is now disappearing into the background. This is the furthest I think we've ever been away from the moon as well. Yeah, definitely. We are awfully far out in space at the moment. Still no sign of Minmus though. Something going to be a long voyage there. The ship has been in space for almost a day now. It might, of course, if it was, this is not a manned ship, but if it was, the astronauts would have quite a lot of time to kill. And of course, this is only going to a moon. When we start doing the sort of things where we will be going to like other planets and stuff, that's going to be months, even years to reach those. That's an awful lot of time acceleration. So then, the moon is going to pass behind Kerbin. There it goes. And Ribbit's on the other side. And again, you might not be able to see this in the quality I'm recording in, which is 720p. You know, well, then again, if I can see and you play in 720p, you should be able to. Logic. Okay, so. Is there anything we can do now, maybe? To help this a bit? Okay, that's getting us further away. Oh wait, that's getting us further away as well. 50, 60 again. How weird. Like, sort of, I don't know, I'm gonna leave it before I mess up something. I just kind of want it to be more efficient. And, you know, not be so far away from... Oh, there's a little blue thing now, I wonder if that's it. Oh no, there's a lot of blue things. It looks so small, it's kind of weird actually. Alright, so we are now at 1 day and 14 hours from our closest approach to Minmus. You can see our space stations and everything orbiting incredibly quickly. The moon is almost on a full orbit now. We'll be reaching our Kerbin apoapsis in 20 hours, which will be the furthest point we'll actually be away from planet Kerbin. That'll be a milestone indeed. 48 million meters. Which, you know, that's quite a lot more than our old record. And of course, now we're going very slowly. We're only moving 80 meters a second, 80 meters per second relative to Kerbin. You know, and that's still dropping. Now we're going 70. Okay, that's now 8 hours away from the thing. Okay, so where is... whoa, okay, Minmus is actually all the way over there, apparently. And it's got a lot of catching up to do. We're kind of hovering here, though, really slowly. Because we've reached our highest point and we're beginning to fall back towards Kerbin here. But we're doing it so slowly, that by the time we get here, this will have moved all the way. It's quite interesting, that. And again, you can actually... Well, now the moon's closer again now. In fact, it's actually, I think it's kind of bigger than it was when it went behind it, so you can notice that the distance affects its size even from all the way out here. I still don't believe there's any sign of Minmus. I know it's like a cyany bluish colour. That's all I really know about it. Okay, so now 2 days into the mission, 7 hours from the apoapsis. I'm going to be wrapping up this video soon, I guess, as soon as we are safely in Minmus orbit. Minmus will be quite far away, I guess, when we actually even enter its sphere of influence. Alright then. Nailed it, 46 seconds away from apoapsis. And if we look behind us back, this is the furthest we are going to be away from planet Kerbin in this mission. You can still see the moon there, and there's of course planet Kerbin. That's worth another screenshot. Taking screenshots like crazy. I get a feeling that Minmus is probably going to be... No, actually, it should be somewhere around there. Right, so, yeah, we are now 2 days and 10 hours into the mission. Minmus is... still pretty far away. Oh, right, We've just gone past apoapsis, and we are now, in theory, falling back towards the planet Kerbin. But Minmus is going to catch us, or at least try to catch us. We have to make sure it catches us with a little bit of engine power. So we're kind of hovering here at the moment at about 44 meters per second, starting to accelerate again now because we're falling. So now it's gone up to 46, 47, and Minmus is racing towards us in its orbit. It's still going to be 7 hours, which is decreasing all the time until we enter the sphere of influence. Now it's starting to come closer now. I'm going to try and look out for any signs of it approaching. I don't really see anything just yet. Ah, okay, we should be able to see it by now, I reckon. I can see it on the mini-map, I think. Yep, it's right there. Okay, oh, there it is, look. Our first sighting of planet moon, the moon of Minmus. There it is. Right there, that little rock is Minmus. So much further is it until... Okay, it's a couple of hours now until the closest approach. We're going to come in quite an eccentric orbit, I think. Let's just accelerate that a bit more. Shall I? Yeah, let's do it. Right. Okay. We're now about to enter Minmus' sphere of influence for the first time, and this will probably cause it to lock up a bit. Brace yourselves. Yep, changing the whole physics engine now. Right, okay. We are now in the sphere of influence of Minmus. Its gravity is affecting us. Where is out there? Very odd looking object. It's only barely spherical compared to Moon and Minmus, which are quite spherical indeed. We have our closest approach in 2 hours, and then in 4 hours and 45 minutes we will leave this influence of Minmus. We're currently 2,100 kilometers away. We will get to 700 kilometers away at our closest approach. When we slow down, of course, as we always do, when we will burn retrograde at periapsis, and this will all slow us down. Minmus has very weak gravity, so it shouldn't be too difficult, and we will be then orbiting Minmus, and we won't be having the risk of falling all the way back down to that little Kerbin over there. Actually, you can see all the bodies in the Kerbin system in the frame right now. That's pretty awesome. See the Minmus, even Kerbin, and the moon. That deserves a screenshot. Okay, so I guess we're just going to fast forward again. Okay, we're now 20 minutes away. How close does it look now? We are kind of starting, yeah, we're passing right over Minmus, actually. So, like I said, we're going to be in a very odd orbit. It's going to be like a polar orbit when we actually, you know, enter orbit around it. So, that's going to be interesting. I might try and sort that a bit. I felt like my options were kind of limited with the moon in a way. Look at some of it now, I can barely even see the moon. Kerbin itself is tiny. I never realised Minmus was this far out, I'm going to be honest. Right, so Nogri's apparently playing something called Warframe. I have no idea what it is. Right, 14, 13, 12. Yes. Oh, whoa, whoa, careful, stop. Oh. We are now starting to go away from Minmus, so we had better slow ourselves down quickly. Okay, 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 okay. Our speed is decreasing. Okay, right, there we go, there we go, there we go. We are now in orbit around Minmus. Like I said, a polar orbit. Not the best of orbits, I'm going to be honest. Well, an orbit nonetheless. 800 by 500. So that's got to come down quite a bit. But yeah, that's good. We are in orbit around planet. I keep calling it a planet, goddammit. This is kind of where I wanted to be anyway for the end of this episode, so I'll probably cut it out here. I don't have much time because it's currently 8 o'clock. If I start rendering this, it'll probably be done by 9, and an upload will take it till about 11. I don't really have time to record another episode as much as I'd like to go and land there now. That will probably be Sunday's upload. Landing, or hopefully landing with our little robotic lander on Minmus. But we've got here today, so I'm fine with that. I've got other things to be doing now, so we shall leave it here for now. If you liked this video, a like would really be appreciated. Subscribe for more, and don't forget to leave feedback in the comments, as always. Thanks for watching, bye bye.